Hello and welcome back, guys. So in this particular session, what we will be discussing about is part two. Second part of Angel. Okay, so what we are asked is that let me just open it. Desktop, and then which one is it? Is it this one? Nope, it's not this one. This one as well. Not this one as well. I think it's the fourth one. So what we are basically asked is that we've got to advise the director. The directors of Angel have deposited funds with a bank in two accounts as follows: 3 million into 12-month term account earning 3.5% interest. The cash can be withdrawn by giving 14-day notice, but Angel will incur a penalty being the loss of all interest earned. So significant, okay? So just remember, loss of all interest earned, right? So that will, because in order to qualify as cash and equivalent, it should be short term, highly liquid, easily convertible into known amount of cash, and then no significant risks of change in value. Okay, so those are the characteristics that it should possess, which it does not meet. So that's what we will give reason. So in second case, it's 7 million into 12-month term account earning 3%. The cash can be withdrawn by giving 21 days notice. Interest will be paid for the period of the deposit. If the money is withdrawn, the interest will be at the rate of 2%, which is equivalent to bank stated rate for short-term deposits. Okay, so in this particular case, it's pretty simple that they have an intention of keeping it for a short term, right? So that's what we it basically indicates. So Angel is confident that it will not need to withdraw the cash from the higher rate deposits within the term, but wants to keep easy access to the remaining 7 million to cover any working capital shortfalls which may arise. So confident that it will not need to withdraw the cash from the higher rate deposit within the term. Okay, but wants to keep easy access to remaining 7 million, right? And then advise Angel which of the funds meet the definition of cash and equivalent. Okay, so let's, as per IAS 7 statement of cash flow, cash and cash equivalent comprise cash in hand and demand deposits together with short-term liquid investments which are readily convertible to a known amount of cash, and which are subject to an insignificant risk of changes in value. Okay, so this is the thing that we say cash or cash equivalent. So short term means 90 days. Okay, Always remember that. However, the standard does not define short term but does state an investment normally qualifies as a cash equivalent only when it has a short maturity period of, say, 3 months or more, 3 months or less, or less from the date of acquisition. Okay, so it does not give us any standard definition for short term, but what it normally says is that an investment normally qualifies as cash equivalent when when it has a short maturity period, which is normally less than 3 months, right? So, and consequently, equity or other investment which do not have a maturity date are normally excluded from cash equivalent. Okay, the one without maturity date. Okay, so in this case we need to, for number one, right, what do we have over here? 3 million into 12 months will be withdrawn within 14-month notice, but will incur a penalty being loss of interest earned, right? Although the principal, that is $3 million, right, will be recovered within 14 days. The entity will lose all accumulated interest over the period, which is which seems significant. Cash is not, remember it says over here, right? Confident that you will not need to withdraw the cash from higher interest rate deposit within the term. Okay, so it does not need it. Needed to meet short-term cash commitments and would not and so would not qualify as a cash equivalent. So in case of second number is so 7 million 12 month 3% interest, withdraw within 12 days notice, interest will be paid for the period, but if money is withdrawn interest will be 2%, which is normally equivalent to bank's stated rate of return, right? Although the deposit is stated to have a 12-month maturity period, can be withdrawn within 21 days notice. Although this incurs a penalty, the reduction in the rate of interest from 3% to 2% is unlikely to be considered significant and is in line with the bank's short-term deposit rate, right? So why are they putting it in bank is that if they withdraw it within by giving 21 days notice, they will basically be getting the same interest as equivalent to short-term normal deposits, right? So it's just that they are just securing it. They are just trying to earn that extra 1% of interest in case if they don't need it. Otherwise, in case if they don't need it, they will be earning 3%. Otherwise, if they need it, they will be only earning 2%, right? So the intention is basically to keep it for a short term period, right? The intention of management is to keep these funds available for short term deposits, short term cash needs, and so this deposit is likely to qualify as cash and cash equivalent. Qualify as cash equivalent, okay? And that's pretty much it, guys. Yep. So if you've got any other questions, please do comment down below. I'll definitely answer it for you regarding this angel. So after this, where what we will be doing is we will be looking at 13 number traveler from SPR's exam kit. So see you in the next question. Bye bye.